Alright. What is up, y'all? It's AG here. So if you don't know who I am, I'm AG from AG Academy. We do a lot of things on this channel. One of these smaller things being the movie reviews. We are going to start a new series that deals with Zero Broke to $10,000, which is something that I really can't wait to start. And we are a pre-nursing major, so we are trying to get into nursing as well. Iron Lung by Markiplier. I wanted to start out by saying I am a huge fan of Markiplier. I'm gonna throw it on the screen. Just showing that I've been a fan for a minute. I think it was like February 19th, 2014. I've been a fan of Markiplier. You know, I really look up to him in like every way. When I started this channel, I talked to my friends about it, and I was like, "Yo, I want to be just like Markiplier on some like glaze." You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of like my idol when it comes to YouTube. And hearing he's got his own movie and everything, it is just, it's just perfect for him because, this is something he really, really wanted and the passion and everything about it. Mark Glaze out the way. So it's definitely going to be a different video than what you usually see on my channel. Obviously, you can tell by the whole setup stuff about it. I'm really going to keep it simple this time. And, wow, I've only been talking for like a minute. So I'm going to keep it simple this time around. Usually I give a bunch of like in-depth things and all that stuff. But I really just want to talk about the movie in general and should you see it. So it depends. Like I don't want it to seem like I don't like Markiplier or anything. Obviously I do. Like I show that stuff in the beginning. But this is like a entirely different standpoint than coming from a fan standpoint from him making videos. So as most people, I was there when he started the FNAF series. As you can probably tell from the channel, I have a Foxy onesie and everything. Like I'm a huge fan of FNAF. I watch Markiplier, Corey Kenshin, Mortis Critical, all those guys. So it kind of just goes to show what kind of area and like what kind of person I am when it comes to YouTube entertainment and all that stuff. So I would like to say I'm a fan, and I'm in no way like criticizing him or this movie at all. I would say it is good. Like it has a lot of things going for it, like the visuals, and I mean Markiplier is the main, and his acting is pretty good. Like you see in him in all his other acting ones. I can't remember the names right now, where he was where the pink mustache comes from, I believe, all that stuff. But his acting was very good, and the supporting actors were very good, and the visuals were great. The main thing about the movie is if you don't have any idea on what the Iron Lung is, then you're probably gonna get lost. When it comes to the story, it can get confusing. Like you can get the gist of the movie by watching a like a playthrough, or having some prior knowledge of the game and what it was prior going to the movie. You might you might cook me in the comments for going into it blind and being like, why don't you know more about the movie? What do you know? Like, why don't you know what it's about or anything? Well, I went into it blind. Like, I did not know what Iron Lung was. I did not see his playthrough on it. I believe I actually watched a few of the episodes on it, but I didn't like finish it. Of course, this was a really, really long time ago when those videos came out of his regarding the Iron Lung. Bottom line, I know I ramble a lot. It can get confusing if you have no idea what's going on. Like I was texting my friend in the movie, like, "Yo, like I'm watching the Markiplier movie. I have no idea what's going on." I'm just kidding. It wasn't that bad. It's not like you're gonna go. It's not like you're gonna be lost. Like bottom line, it's an entertaining movie, and it's just the story at times can feel convoluted if you are just an average moviegoer. Like I would say, I'm somewhat average of a moviegoer. Like I go to watch good movies. I go to watch horror movies, funny movies, comedies. I watch everything. I'm more of just a general fan of movies rather than a fan of Iron Lung, I guess. But the main reason I went is because I'm a fan of Markiplier. Like that's the main reason, as many people, maybe you who is watching this video, is the main reason you went because you are a fan of Markiplier, and that's why I went. So if you are a fan of Markiplier and you want to go support him, like this is a great way to do it. You know, just going showing out for his movie and being there supporting, and obviously you can tell by his video how much he appreciated how well it did in the box office, because right now I feel like it's battling for number one, and that is like not a fluke. Like me, I'm a huge Markiplier fan, and like I watched like all his videos, all his recent videos, kept up to date with the release date of this movie. I was making sure it was released at AMC at my local one and everything, because that was a struggle. I remember when I kept looking up, refreshing, and I was like, when's it going to be released? When's it going to come out? And there was no viewings near my local AMC. But luckily, I was able to get a showing, not on release date, but the day after, which is when this video is going to go up. The day after it was released, I was able to go see it, and it was packed. Obviously, it was great being filled with being around. Like it was great being around people that are like-minded and just like general fans of Markiplier and his work and all that stuff. So that was definitely one of the great things about the movie. Not like hit or miss. Like some movies are hit or miss, where some people might really enjoy the movie, some people might not like the movie at all. I feel like this movie has a lot of middle ground where if you were kind of lost in it like me, you can still find other things to enjoy about the movie. Um, Part of it being just like if you're a fan, you're gonna enjoy it, or like I said, the visuals, the acting. I like the acting, especially for Markiplier, because as you know, he's not a classically trained actor, but it was still convincing. It was still good. You just wanted to place yourself in that situation and be like, how would I react in that? How would I portray those emotions? And he did a very good job, and I feel like that's very important to mention. Okay, one thing I want to mention that I was going to mention in my TikTok and YouTube short was, if you're claustrophobic or scared of blood, you probably should not watch the movie. So, because obviously you can tell from the trailer he's in a submarine and it's tight space, and nobody wants to be at the bottom of the ocean. And this is not even the ocean. This is something entirely different that's similar to the ocean, of course, with other things down there. And then there's a part in the movie where he needs to go into an even tighter space than the submarine. And I was like, damn, if I had claustrophobia, which I wouldn't say I do, but, it bothers me a little bit. But it's like, damn, I'd be freaking out right now. You know what I'm saying? I'd be freaking out right now. So if you do have claustrophobia, you probably don't want to watch it. But if you're a fan, maybe you can watch it when it comes out on like streaming or DVD. But like that would be probably the best idea, because the atmosphere is amazing. Like you can really feel like you're in there with him in the submarine, based on the point of view and everything else that's going on. And it's definitely a thriller horror movie, psychological horror movie, because there's like a part where he gets knocked out and wakes up, and there's like the lines are blurred between reality and fiction, like what is he hallucinating and what's really happening, which I thought was really cool. If you are planning on seeing it, I would just advise probably just clicking away or leaving a comment saying what's up, because I'm gonna get into a little bit of spoilers, not really. Um, in the ending, light spoilers, he kind of dies. I mean, when you really think about it, like what else could happen? You really want him to live and make it out of there, but unfortunately, from what we saw, it doesn't look like he did. But bottom line, the movie is not for everyone. I know I enjoyed it, but if you might have claustrophobia or fear of blood, you probably won't enjoy it. And if you're not a fan of Markiplier or a fan of Iron Lung, you probably won't enjoy it. It's kind of like when you think about Five Nights at Freddy's, like it's made for the fans. Well, this movie obviously is not made for the fans. Um, it just so happens that Markiplier happens to make it. So you can be a fan of not a fan of Markiplier and still enjoy the movie, which is good and bad, but mostly good. Good and bad because good because anybody can watch the movie and enjoy it and find something that they like about it, and not really bad, but just talking point worth mentioning is if it was catering solely to one group, it would make them enjoy it more. This feels just more like a general movie. So yeah, I mean, I hope you guys enjoyed my rambling. I do YouTube reviews. I do streaming and TikTok content. Interested, please check out my channel. Please subscribe, like, and comment. I reply to every single comment. Um, yeah, hopefully this video goes up. I appreciate all y'all support. And there's plenty more to come at AG Academy. Thank you.